Hi! How developed is the system intelligence of your business? Do your organization have a well-articulated and documented business strategy for the next 12 months? Do your organization have a proper performance management system to track and reward the contribution of your people to the achievement of your business goals? Engage Lead My Network Services, a leadership and management consult. Give your life and organization wings to fly. For more information, check the details on your screen. Do it now!
I'm having a feeling that somebody can identify with me here who has burnt food a few times. Because you put the food on the fire and you went to do something else, okay? You were not paying attention and the food became what Christians call burnt offering, okay? You got it burnt and you had to throw it away. I should be honest, it happened to me. I did it because of distraction. But just think about it. Just think about the fact that sometimes it's not the food on the fire, it's your job. It's the job for which we're paid. It's attending to a customer, okay? It's the fact that there's a delay, it's the fact that we're disappointing somebody, it's the fact that we're losing the customer in the process of being distracted. It's the fact that we're losing money. Money is passing us by simply because we're distracted. So if you want to be more productive, limit the number of things that you do at a time, so that you're putting your best effort into what you're doing. You do it in the shortest possible time, and you can move on to something else. One other important dimension from my experience, sleep. Getting adequate sleep. You see, I found myself in those scenarios where I was just walking. I was tired because I had work to do. I just refused to stop, and then continued. And sincerely speaking, I found myself in a scenario where I could not sleep and I could not think. Okay, maybe I'm writing a book or writing an article or doing an assignment or something, and I'm stuck. So I've learned the power of sleep. It's the human body's design. Your body needs sleep just like it needs food. And it's amazing how clear your mind can be when you wake up from sleep. You know the amazing thing? Sometimes it's just a short nap that does the magic. Sincerely speaking, it's just a 15-minute nap or a 20-minute nap or a 30-minute nap. But the scientists are telling us now that lack of sleep is responsible for a lot of the diseases in our world right now. Okay? It causes problems. I can tell you definitely it impacts on our productivity. I'll add something to that from my experience. Vacation. So taking a break, there's the taking a break, short break, 20 minutes, 15 minutes in the course of a day. But then also you have the going on holiday, leaving work. Oh, I have experienced amazing things, phenomenal things going on vacation. At first, going on vacation to me was a thing of luxury. It was just a reward for having worked hard. Except that when I began to go on vacation, I found out that when I was resting, I was not exerting myself, that there are ideas that came to me. I mean, massive ideas that resulted practically in multiplication in the sizes of our organizations. So, going on vacation is no longer considered an expense for me, it's an investment. And I found out something. When you've been there on a particular job. You go in, day out. I found out with time, you just become blinded to some things. Two, you get enmeshed in the routine. Your mind is filled with routine work. How to keep things going is what your mind is focused on. But I found out when you pull away, okay, you don't have any targets to meet, on the short run. You pull away and you are able to look at the work you're doing like an outsider. The insights that you gain can be phenomenal. I'm serious. Your ability to spot what is not working, it seemed to be working, but it is not. Your ability to spot opportunities that you could leverage for growth in the next season of your life or the organization, all those things I have experienced. And I can tell you, taking a vacation or taking a break can be greatly beneficial. Greatly beneficial. I cannot overemphasize the need for us to identify time wasters and to make sure we get rid of them in our lives. It's absolutely necessary, especially your workspace. If people have this habit of saying they were just passing by and decided to pop in to greet you, you need to manage that seriously, because you have someone that has nothing to do coming to interrupt your time and to slow you down in the achievement of your goals. Okay, so somebody taught me this, that when a guest is coming into my office, I need to make sure I'm working, that I'm doing something, that the person meets me poised, for work. Like, I have urgent work I'm doing, and it should be obvious to the person that I'm actually interrupting something to be with the person. It registers something on the mind. But if someone meets you casually sitting down, like you actually have nothing to do, it tells them they have all the time in the world. Yep. And they should take their time. Candidly, I would say, dear viewer, that you also should not be somebody else's time waster. Don't go interrupt someone in their office, because what you sow is what you reap. If you come into my office space and you take all the time in the world, the day I want to pay you back, you'll have no moral justification for telling me to go away. Okay? So, let's eliminate time wasters from our life. This is also important. Travel time. Travel time. Can we save travel time? Can a phone call do what we will do by going to see someone? If a phone call will do it, save the travel time. You see how it works? So you have more time to do your work. It just makes sense. If it is possible to substitute the activity with something cheaper, substitute it, especially if you will still achieve exactly the same goal. Some of us need to deal with this at a cultural level, because our culture insists, it's only when we see face to face that we can have a discussion. I agree, the best form of communication happens face to face, because everything involved in the communication, can be experienced. So I can see the expression on your face, I can see the smile on your face, so that helps. I can see the posture of your body, and so on. I can sense more clearly the tone in your voice. But it's not every time that we need such sophistication. Save time. Save travel time. And I'm going to come back to that later on.